Hi, these are my parents, my mom and my dad. Of course, now there can be different people behind the pictures. Maya Rostowska was trying to pretend, well, basically trying to take over my personality, but I believe a Rothschild, one of the Rothschild women, is above. So at this level, this is Maya Rostowska or a teacher or some assistant to a politician by the name of Magdalena, or perhaps some other people, even Tom Cruise and David S. Cohen, and even David Meyer Rothschild, or their doubles. But basically, I believe there's someone else behind. So these are my parents. My mom, Barbara, and my dad, Bronisław. Bronisław is much older. In 2001, he died at the age of 85, more or less. More or less. This is his flat. He was born in Jasna Ruska, which is one of the places that were under the siege from the Ukrainian nationalists. And there was the massacre, the terrible massacre of Poles, the Polish people. So he was born in around 1914. So I'm in that historical context too, as his daughter. My grandma, my mom's mother, Jadwiga, was imprisoned. I'm not sure if in a camp or if in a prison, but at the wartime. Well, obviously her life after the imprisonment was quite difficult, and that she was still the endangered race, I guess, or ethnicity, or social class, genes. So at the age of 16, she was left on her own with her mom dying in the imprisonment. Yeah, they are only making the recording not to happen. Anyway, it will happen. So my grandma is the one in the white shirt and the black skirt. Jacket, if you call it jacket. I was wearing the skirt in my for my exam in philosophy at the university. It was quite fun. I had some problems with it. I just remembered it when I was making the recording. So I repeated it's not as spontaneous, but as part of the real thing. My family, Jadwiga, her name is Jadwiga. My family started moving abroad when I was a little child. And first it was my aunt and my uncle who went to Sweden, and my cousin Diana was born there. And Diana is the one in yellow. She's quite beautiful, but I'm beautiful too. I mean, I was before they made me ugly, but it's not too bad still, although it's far below, far below me. Really. Anyway, this is the body shape I should really have. So, and I had my natural body, of course. So right now, what you see in the picture is all my pictures are changed. I don't know if all, but many, quite many. And I was the real Aha fan. The guy is my stepbrother, Michał. So my mom married Piotr Vanek, who molested me, and Michał molested me too. So this was my home. As you can see, I was really an Aha fan. And I listened to modern talking, perhaps more. Perhaps not more. Anyway, I was definitely wearing Aha. This is my secondary school. Oh, I forgot to add one. Well, anyway, I was very religious. I cannot find the picture right now. I might add it later. This is my secondary school, the first grade. So I guess I was still listening to her then, but I don't know what happened then. I don't know what happened afterwards, really. So these are the guys. This is the guy I was in love with, Kinga. He was very intelligent, not too handsome, but very intelligent. Here I am with my dad, the first communion at our parish. So they were, the church was not yet, was not there still, and we spent a lot of time there playing table tennis. But I shall not include the picture. I don't want to make it too long. Anyway, me and my dad. My primary school was named after Marshal Ivan Konev. So I really had, I lived in the communist regime context as a child and growing up, maturing. But then maturing really under the patronage of Adam Mickiewicz. He's the one who wrote Dziady, and I wanted to write my own Dziady. It will be great Polish literature, really great poetic drama. But I must grow up to be able to, of course, because it takes a lot of maturity and a lot of knowledge and a lot of skill and a lot of all, a lot of all. But I also had other fascinations. This is a picture after a performance of Jim Morrison's Hitchhiker. So we have adopted it. I was the inspiration and a director in a sense. This is a picture from our ball, the most important ball in the secondary school. Well, it does not look too well, but I had a perfect body shape at the time. The one on my left is my best friend Kinga, and the one on my right is her best friend Asia. But we spent a lot of time together. Kinga probably was a center, paradoxically enough, although it all appeared. I believe both of them are professors right now. Kinga specializes in chemistry and Asia specializes in biology. Only I somehow got, I don't know really what happened, but I don't think I was, me and the university were a good match, at least at the time. I would probably not do all the things that they expect you to do. However, I departed from my study and my own development and focused on others, becoming an English teacher. So, well, this is what I devoted my youth to. Before that, I went to St. Hill because I was solving the problem of terrorists starting in 2001. This is another of my best friends, Maria. She studied at the university with me and we were best friends. This is my short presence in Scandinavia. In the secondary school, I think it was the 4th grade. So I did drop in as a with my class, but I have never been to Norway yet. When I'm saying I was religious, I'm not kidding anyone. This is the 4th grade, the secondary school. Me and Asia Wołeczko, and Asia, well, you have her in the picture, who became my friend, went to Vienna for Teze. And every Sunday we would talk with our priest after the Holy Mass, so we were really engaged. And also Asia became my flatmate when I was in the 4th grade of the university studies. But then we had to part for some reason. Needless to say, I'm totally heterosexual. And well, the university time is the time when Ricky Martin entered the stage. I took the previous pictures in 2011. They were not too good, but the photographer was pretty ugly, and she had a very ugly husband. So I believe this is what happened. I think he might have been thinking of me while having sex with her. So that might be my problem. Anyway, I drew this cartoon later on, and I believe that in a way I was with Ricky Martin. I mean the one, the Living Davida Loca one. This is the picture of the devastation that has taken over my life. So, tough. I was wearing this shirt when I met to meet a psychologist. I was to have a conversation with her, and I was pretty certain that she would immediately decide I was, of the sound mind and quite a great personality. But she actually put me in the fire, computer fire, so this is a death sentence. Well, whatever it is, I still have a lot to do. So this is, in short, my university studies. But I was also interested in linguistics, and I'm one of the top ones. I was the top after the written part of the examination in English. I was top of the list, so I know the field. Quite shocking, but amazing, and stays with you for life. I got active politically by commenting and sharing my ideas because of what was going on in Tibet. I mean, it started with the attack on New York in 2001, but then I did not get active politically. So I went for training, the same here. But in 2008, I really started writing and publishing my opinions, and it was very important for me. I signed the list, the petition to the authorities of the People's Republic of China, so I am on that list. And I also took part in the manifestation in Krakow. So this is 2008 in the championship in Beijing. In 2009 I was destroyed. I thought I would die within a year, but I'm still alive. Though the destruction, incremental destruction, though not so gentle, quite violent proceeding. I think there's some jealous woman behind, because Anna Grodzka and other disgusting people. This is obviously striking at my womanhood. So I was, top, really top. Only my legs were not too good, but otherwise it was top. Anyway, I created my own queendom, because I'm a woman. So I'm quite powerful spiritually. This is my little round table. The arrangement changes. My father in the picture. The arrangement changes now. It's Christmas. Oh, you can see one of the pictures of Jadwiga, the Queen of Poland. She has a totally different one where she is a brunette. I believe the brunette one is more reliable, but anyway. So this is my little round table. This is more or less how I live, only the arrangement is different nowadays. So the furniture is moved and the books are moved, and the books are slightly different. And this is not an invitation to my bed, in case someone understood it that way. But just to give you an idea, and this is my flat, not someone else's. And I'm listening to AHA again every second. Well, perhaps not every second, but I'm listening to AHA again. And I should have the CD record on Monday, or perhaps on Tuesday or on Wednesday. And I cannot listen to the tape anymore because they cut it. So, in short, Agnieszka Bata ma na roli. In short, Agnieszka Wada, Magdalena Roy from Krakow, Poland. The 13th of January 2021, 21 to 8 p.m. So, in terms of an update,